Okay, so this is Dry Tortugas, the island. We came here for 3 days for camping, and I decided to make a short video for people who gonna come here for first time, and maybe they'll lack some information because I did some research on it. And I wish I knew some stuff before I came here. Overall it was great experience for me, but like maybe I can feel some dark spots and stuff. So basically the boats arrive at 10:30, and if you decide to camp here, you're gonna stay on a boat, and park ranger, he's gonna do like safety brief with you. He's gonna basically tell you what you're gonna do, what you can do, what you cannot do on an island, and like basic like camping rules. So they also give you like handout and printout with everything like listed, so you can download it online and stuff. So once you get here and you're done with the safety brief, you can basically go, and you need to pick up your spot. So those, you're gonna load your stuff in those wheelbarrows, and you're gonna move it to the camping site, which is located down there on my 9 o'clock basically, so on the left side from a dock. People having fun here. It was great. Okay, so you're gonna load your stuff. You see, like, those guys are ready to depart. When you depart, you gotta be here at 10 o'clock. So as soon as people come off the boat, so you can load your stuff. So you're using this, you load your stuff in this wheelbarrows, right? You can make multiple trips, and you go in this way. Go in this way. With your stuff. Dry Tortugas National Park, Fort Jefferson. And this way. Alright. So basically you have two options here. Option one, you can decide to camp up here, which is in this time of year, which is like end of June. It's gonna be pretty hot. So, or you can try to find a campsite down there in those trees where there's a lot of shade. So it depends what you like. Each site has advantages and disadvantages. Here at night you're gonna have a lot of breeze. It comes from the ocean. It's like nice. Like down there beneath those trees, not so much of a breeze. Still you have a breeze, but it's a little bit hotter, I assume, because I took that spot. Right. So okay, this is also like camp rules. You see, Dry Tortugas, and this way you pick up your envelope and you fill it in all information, and you're gonna put the money in it. $15 per night for the tent site, not for a person, for one basically one campsite you occupy. Alright, and you shovel it up here, boom, like so, with the money in it. So we stayed for 3 days. We paid $45. One tent, 2 person, me and my wife. So now you're going this way. So when I came, I sent my wife right away here to choose a spot for me, and she found like 2 spots. I like them both for all kind of reasons, but I show you. This is coconut palm up here. Alright. Okay, first spot she found, it was this one, and I actually was going to put the tent right down there beneath those trees. but I didn't. And I decided, hey, good morning. I just making short video here on the island. How was your experience?
That was fantastic.
Fantastic, huh?
Yeah.
You stayed for how many days?
3 nights. We're leaving.
3 nights? Yeah, so us too. Right, you came with us, right?
Yeah.
You like this soft spot?
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice.
We went out, we kayaked the first day out to Loggerhead.
Yeah, you guys did?
Yeah, to the island.
You guys still like have a kayak?
Yeah. You want to borrow it?
Yeah, I can pay you some rent fee and stuff.
We were going this morning for a couple hours, but if you want to use it this afternoon, you can.
Yeah, nice. I definitely want to use it. Yeah. It's a two person. Okay, I'll take my wife. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop by maybe like, I don't know, after lunch sometime.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's a nice couple who came with us, and you can see this is a different, like this guy. You see how much shade he got? That's awesome. Yeah. So now you come up here, and this is our little home. Have my sexy wifey here, who's cooking coffee. So water is finally boiled, huh? No? Almost. Okay, that's a sterna. I'm trying to boil the water, and let me tell you something, guys. Sterna is sucks. So I would not even bring it because it's a waste of time.
Would you like some coffee?
I don't know. Well, did it boil or not?
No.
So I've been boiling this since I woke up, like pretty much 8 o'clock. I put it right away, only 3 cans. And I still cannot boil this pot of water, which is basically like 2 liters. So you can imagine how slow it is. So. No, I'll wait. So this is our spot, right? This is our tent. Okay, first night I set up a rain tarp on it, but after that I decided to take it off because there was no rain. But once I took it off, we start catching breeze, and it was not hot at all. So what you need to bring here, that's a lot of snorkeling gear, you know. Bring a good one, you know. You don't want to borrow this cheap stuff they give you. You can rent some from island, the cheap stuff. Hey, we're gonna borrow a kayak from those guys. We're gonna go on a trip on a kayak this afternoon. You and me. She's not excited, right? Okay, so whatever. Okay, you need to bring a lot of water. We brought this can, so we can take shower and stuff. This is technical water. And we brought I think we brought 3 of those. Alright. And how many of those we brought? 5 of those. Alright, and we still have half of it. And we have only 1 day remaining pretty much, so I mean we brought water enough so we don't really don't feel. Yeah. Also you can, when boat is calm here, you can buy ice and water from them. So I bought 2 bags of ice yesterday. We had the 2 coolers, you see, and we had drinks here and some marinated meat sitting in there waiting to get cooked today. So yeah, when I camp in places like so, I like to have good meal, you know. I had a steak and some shrimps yesterday, and day before we had the shrimps, and day before we had the pork meat and stuff. So because I'm in the military and I don't want to eat any MRE, you know, down here. I want to have some fun. So this is basically my spot. Alright, a lot of shade and some breeze, you know. I think it's perfect for this time of the year. I mean, if it would be in winter, I would probably just camp on somewhere next to the water, but in this time of the year, you see, 26th of June, And here we go. You're going up here, and you're gonna see it, and you're gonna love it. That's a beach. There's a few snorkeling spots here. Very good one. You have a coral reef down there. Basically on my 1 o'clock, like 150 meters down there. That's a fort. They called it like South Beach, but it's actually it's located on the southwest. So yeah, on this side of the island. So if you bring to the beach something, you may wanna bring umbrella, because as you can see, there's not much of a shade here. You have this small tree on this side. That's where me and my wife are usually hanging out. This is our umbrella from yesterday. We're gonna pick it up tomorrow. I just don't wanna carry it like back and forth. It got knocked out by wind, I guess. So, here we go, and you got yourself some shade. Right, like so. Boom. Nice tree and umbrella, perfect combination. That's very beautiful actually. Okay, they have a like helicopter DZ here, landing zone. No, not DZ, L. I don't think they do airborne operations here. So LZ. You see this H here? This is a helicopter. That's where helicopter can sit. That's the direction of. Yeah. I think it's pointed to the north. It's actually the direction of a wind you probably have here. And this is probably a best snorkeling spot on the island. I snorkeled here for 2 days and it was absolutely gorgeous. The fish here and such a futuristic landscape underneath. The water down there probably like, I don't know, like 10 feet deep. Here you can actually stand. It's like I don't know. So here's like I'm 176 centimeters. My height is, so like 5'9". So here I can stand. Down there I can't. You gotta dive deep. You have like a lot of fish down there and stuff. There are another good spot. You can like all around this wall. You can snorkel all around this wall. See a lot of fish here and stuff. Very beautiful, and you can go deep down there to the coral reef, which is not really long but pretty cool too. Yeah, the water is pristine, it's crystal clear. You can see, like, I mean, it looks like it's only 1 foot deep, but in reality, like, it's like almost 10 feet here. You know what I mean? Like down there, you cannot even stand. I mean, like it's pretty deep out. It looks like it's so clear, and especially afternoon. Like right now, you have some breeze, but afternoon it's like still like a mirror. Very, very beautiful. All right. You're gonna need a lot of sunscreen here. My wife, she's got a sunburn. She burned her butt, which just creates some problems when we have a sex. Yeah. And what's the good thing, the best thing about camping here, when like boat leaves at 2:45, boat is leaves, and you got all island for yourself. It's only like few campers here, you know, so like not too many crowds, you know, like only few guys in the water, you know, like here, like those all guys are campers like us, because boat has not arrived yet. Should be here in 30 minutes. So you can really like enjoy your time here. This is another good spot. You see, you can hang around here behind those trees, you know. It gives you some shade if you don't want to bake on the sun all day long. This is a good spot to have. Alright. And finally Fort Jefferson, which is I may be going in, maybe not. Yeah, I snorkeled around this area too, all around the fort. And you can actually at night, they let you snorkel inside, if I'm not mistaken. I never did so, but yeah, so I'm going this way. This afternoon we're gonna borrow a kayak, and we're gonna kayak to that island down there. Yeah, the guy, you can rent the kayaks on the Key West for a few places, but they charge like astonishing amount of money. And the kayaks they actually give you is not really good one. I kayak a lot, I have my personal one. So they only offer you like this stupid orange for all. I mean, that kayak, I checked it online, it's not really good. I mean, I didn't like it. I mean, maybe, I mean, it's gonna hold you in the water, but I mean, he's the guy who trying to sell it to me. He was like, it's the best kayak ever. I'm like, I just didn't like his attitude, so I didn't take it, you know. I decided somebody gonna bring it anyway, and I'm just gonna pay a guy 20 bucks, you know, to borrow for a couple hours, and I'll be good. And you see, like, it worked out just perfect for me. But if you wanna bring your personal one kayak, yeah, I hardly recommend to do so, because with the kayak you can do a little bit more stuff. You can snorkel down there. Yeah, those, you see like dark spot down there, this is where coral reefs are, like dark and white spot. It's actually very hard to find when you are in the water, because you are very so low on the surface. Like I went last morning with a bunch of guys, you know, and we found it, you know. So one guy, he found it, he like called everybody to him, and like, but afternoon I went by myself and I was swimming like all around, and I only found like few places, but not the one I had in the morning. We just okay, so this is Fort Jefferson. Place is great, especially like it's so like empty, you know. When everybody leaves, you can walk down there. It's open from a sunrise to sunset. So me and my wife, we met the sunset up there on the tower yesterday, because sun is like getting, the west is right there, so. Yeah, like underneath of those walls, you guys gonna see like big like tubes so water can come in and out, you know, and the current actually pushing you out. But there are a bunch of fish hanging out in those caves, like man-made caves. No, we were actually on that side, I believe. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, on that one. That's probably best place in the fort if you decide to meet the sunset. It's right there. on top of it. You can walk on top of it. You see the corals down there? So I paid $400 for the 3-day camping tour up here. And you guys gotta take like more than 1 day, that's for sure, because majority of people like who came for 1 night only, like everybody I met, everybody who came for 1 night only, they always complain, oh, I wish I could stay longer. Like me and my wife, we like for 3 days, and we feel like it's good, you know. She's already complained she didn't wash her hair for 3 days, you know, so it's not a problem for me because I'm in the military, so I sleep in the field all the time, you know. This is like 5-star hotel to me, camp here, you know, with all the water and toilets down there. Yeah, I forgot to talk about toilets. Alright, so this is they call it North Beach. I like that one better, but I show you this one anyway. Yeah, and I would recommend to bring your snorkeling equipment, because especially those snorkels they give you, like I put a cheap one for my wife, and it's like, I have like high-tech good one, you know, that I used to free dive and stuff, so it works perfect. It has a valve, it doesn't let the water in and stuff. Basically invest some money in your gear so you won't have a problem and you can really enjoy experience, you know. Like at least buy a good mask and good snorkel, you know. You can use it like every time. I mean, rent is stupid for this case, you know. It's maybe smart to bring a kayak, because like we drove from North Carolina. Yeah, I don't wanna like carry kayak all the way down here, you know, on top of my car on the highway. It's gonna be like flop and create bunch of noises. I mean, if you like traveled on a highway with a kayak, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this area is closed, and that part of the island is basically, it's a bird sanctuary, refugee, so you cannot walk down there. I was going to sneak out down there anyway, like that girl did. You see, she's not supposed to be there, but she's there, whatever. Nobody bothered her. Here we go. Beautiful, huh? Very beautiful. This is no swimming area. And on that part you see like seaplanes or parks. Yeah, this is another good snorkeling spot up here. I haven't been here before, like, so I'm probably gonna go like tomorrow. That's the only spot I haven't snorkeled yet. Yeah, so there are two ways to get on the island. One is get on this Yankee Freedom boat, buy a tour with them, or you can, and second option, you can rent one of those seaplanes. They're gonna land right here I don't know how much it costs, so. Good morning. Okay, Dry Tortugas. So that's pretty much island. I started video on that dock. Down there you see that crane, grey crane. So I walked around. Took me like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna go inside the fort. So when you guys got here, but it's pretty cool too. Especially in the sunset, you got some light coming in through those windows and stuff. You can make pretty cool pictures down there. And it's like strange, you walk down there and it's totally empty, you know. When everybody leaves, like boat leaves, you know. Me and my wife, we went there only like we had one couple on top of that tower, and we like walk on all these hallways. They were totally empty, you know. So you can find some spot to have some fun if you have somebody with, you know. You know what I mean. We did. There are plenty of opportunities down there. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. You see that the campers, they brought that wheel where they're gonna bring their stuff back to the dock right there. So you have to bring your stuff by 10 o'clock. You should be down there, because once the people leave the boat, they're gonna start loading your stuff back on the boat. They give you those trash bags so you can put trash in it. Good morning. Yeah, I'll go here, look around so you guys can see a little bit inside the fort. Yeah, so it was like 1500 soldiers stationed here back in the day. Good morning. And it was a prison too. Or some pretty cool prisoners. Yeah, I don't know how about you, I don't want to be stationed here, you know. So this is the visitor center and stuff. I just walk around a little bit so you can see. See, this one is pretty cool, alright, but I like a light on the second floor because you can see like a lot of light coming from the window. You have a lot of breeze here. You can read about this fort in details. I'm not gonna go in details. I'm just gonna show you a little bit how it looks like. We gotta find a stairway. On each corner there is a stairway so you can go on. There's supposed to be one right here. Oh, yeah, here we go. You can go on a second floor, and you can go on the roof. So you see, that's a second floor. Check this out, right? That's cool, right? Yeah, pictures here are pretty sexy. Look at this, huh? And when the sun goes down, it has a light, it sends light beams like all the way down, so you can see this like diagonal, you know, 45 degrees. This light spot moves this way, and like you're staying in this hallway, it's like gorgeous. You're gonna like it, I promise you. There are a lot of breeze here too. Okay, areas closed. I like to go to different closed areas usually. I guess this is my military background talking, to do some reconnaissance. And here we go. Yeah, there is a lock, you can open it up. And this is the roof, and you can go all the way around except that area where a satellite dish is. I guess this is where camper park rangers lives and stuff, but you can like pretty much walk around the entire perimeter here except that area. You're gonna see a site up there. So this is pretty cool place to meet the sunset, make a romantic date and stuff, you know. The view from here is gorgeous. You see what I mean? You can see entire island. Old school cannon, number 25, 1865. I'm gonna put my UNV filter on. American flag. Yeah, 3 days here is plenty. I think it's an optimal amount of time you wanna spend here. Not too long, not too short, you know. Just enough time to explore whole island, you know. If you like photography, scenic photography like I do, you know, you can bring a camera, snap some very beautiful pictures. If you have a lovely one, like wifey or fiance or whatever, a girlfriend, you can bring her here. It's gonna be a remarkable experience. I'm pretty sure she's gonna enjoy it, but she gotta tolerate some field conditions, you know. If you have a beachy one, she's gonna bitch and complain every moment, you know. But it's not very hard to camp here. I mean, not at all, you know. You don't have to sleep on the ground. I brought some air mattress for my wife. I brought some, you know, like portable shower. So the water we brought was just enough, you know. And we're gonna go up there this afternoon on that island. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show you the toilets, and it's gonna be last scene. Yeah, so they have those toilets down there that you can use, but they only open when boat is not here. So like right now they open, but once the boat is arrives on island, you have to use a toilet on a boat, restroom, whatever. It's not like too many people. I mean, you don't have to wait in line for 30 minutes, you know, because there are 4 of them. People come and go, you know. And there is always ocean for number 1, right? So you don't need to worry about that much. But I like the plane. It's cool to see how they take off from the water. You know, I was snorkeling other days, you know, in those ruins, and they were like just passed by me. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so temperature right here, right now, on 26th of June. Yeah, my ProTrack watch shows 30 degrees. It's 10 in the morning, so on the sun. But it has a breeze, so you may not feel it, but as you can see, like this grass are moving and stuff, so breeze, so it helps a lot, you know. You gotta bring plenty of water. You don't wanna be dehydrated here, you know. You have to drink water. You will remember, like, you also losing water in the ocean when you sweat, you know, and you don't feel it because it goes straight in the water, so you have to drink, you have to compensate it too. So technically you have to bring like 1 gallon per person for a day, so 2 people, so it's mean like 3 nights, 6 gallons of drinkable water. And okay, I go this way real quick. Yeah, I like those windows, you know. This place is so romantic. And check it out. Huh? Here we go. This is this light and shadow combination. Beautiful, huh? I like it. Yeah, those soldiers who were stationed here, they were tough motherfuckers, you know. I can imagine the conditions back in the day. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cool place, huh?
Very cool. Peaceful.
Yeah, very peaceful. Especially in the sunset. Lady is right, it's very peaceful. You forget about everything here. About your work, about your troubles and stuff. So come here for a couple days, you know. Perfect getaway. Camp here, enjoy sunsets, enjoy water. Stuff. So this is how it looks like, camping on Dry Tortugas. And I like this fort a lot, because fort like gives you like, you know, like a little bit of spice, you know, like raisin. Because like some islands they have nothing but water and sun, you know, but here you can actually walk around, you know, and go into the fort and learn something about history. So it's like perfect combination, you know, like you still have like island and a perfect sea, you know, and like underwater life and all this gorgeous beauty, you know. Remarkable. Yeah, you wanna have some shade, you need to bring stuff like so. If you don't not get unlucky with a spot like so, see people packing stuff ready to go.
No, I mean I'd do it.
Oh, that's my wifey. Oh, okay. Goes this way. I had umbrella down there. See? See what I got here? And that's a sunburn she had, you see? That's because she was wearing that rash guard. Oh yeah, I'll show you the toilets real quick. Okay, so they have those toilets here. It's 4 for damas and 2 for caballeros. Alright, so I'm gonna go in caballeros ones. So it's open only when boat is not here. So once boat arrives, and from 10:30 to 2:45 p.m. you gotta use the toilet on the boat. So you walk up here, and that's pretty much it. It's not bad. It doesn't like smells horrible or something, you know. You piss up here, you do number 2 up here. Don't forget to close the lid. Have some hand sanitizers here. You can use toilet paper. Bring some baby wipes, you know. So it's pretty close to campsite, so it's pretty comfortable. You don't need to walk like a mile away. All right. And if you're going this way, you can sleep on the beach also, you know. You're gonna have a lot of breeze on the beach. You don't need to stay in a tent. See, that's my wifey. She's going into the water. Pretty, huh? Smile. Okay.